Do this take two. I'm live. All right, that is great. Let me see if you can pick it up in here. And then we'll be ready to roll. Yep, we are good. Okay, it's working. Okay. All right, just gonna make sure that is actually rolling, which I think it is. Amazing. Yes, we're live. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, this is super cool. All right. So welcome, and sorry about that little delay. It's one of the things when you work online. It's like you gotta kind of pivot and adapt and figure out how things work. I do have to say though, the software I'm using to do what we are doing right now is working magic. It's super cool. It's like you can do many things at the same time, and I don't know, very expansive. So, but that's not the why we are here. Why we are here is to go through and talk about the freedom business model, which is basically what I've been doing online since 2019. And how hang together, how does it work? I know a lot of you see me now, like we're doing podcast every day. Genius Connections, that's the main group, that's where everything is happening. There's like 3,500 people in there. Come and join us if you're not in Genius Connections already. I can drop the link below this one. And in the meantime, if you want, when you're watching this, put it down below and let me know where you are from. Because as you know, I talk a lot about travel. It's also because this is my true, real passion. I love to travel and like to travel the world, and it's really funny because like when we work together in my specific little corner of the internet, people are from all over the world, and that's the brilliant thing about it. Because I'm like, yeah, man, it's like, oh, I love it. Even like, yeah. So without further ado, let me hop in and go through it. Please, if you don't any comments, questions, leave them down below. I'm not able to see all of them as I'm on this live, but I will go in and check them after. Okay. The main point of here is to give you a little bit about bird view of what I do, right? And what our my online community does, right? And yeah, and I got something really, really cool I want to share with you. So hang on till the end. That's what a bonus is. But there's also something in the middle, which is like super exciting. Very, very exciting. So pay attention and hang on. Okay. So let me, without further ado, let me just have a look. Okay. Yeah. So what we're going to be covering high ticket. We're going to be covering social media. And we're going to be talking about automated sales and systems. And first of all, high ticket. What do we mean by that? Well, what we mean is that it's basically high ticket is where you get paid a high commission per sale, right? So if you make a sale, if you're in low commission, what I mean by that is like if you make like 5, 15, $20 per sale, that what I would consider a low ticket. So what will happen, like say if you have an income goal, I don't know what your income goals are. I think actually it's important that you start to think about it, because remember, we got to be clear on our goals in order to get there. Otherwise, we're just going to walk around, aiming endlessly, right? We need to know where we're going. So anyway, if I sell 100 low ticket products, right, where I get a low commission, say I get $20 per sale times 100, that's going to give me $2,000, right? So what we really want to do, we want to be part of what's called a high ticket product, which is like, for me, it means in US dollars, I get commission that's from 340 and up to several thousand. Yes, it's true. It's real. It's there. so so pay attention to that. That join something that's really going to pay you for what you do. And the other thing too is that what you're going to see is that you want to have something that has a compensation plan that really takes care of its affiliated. So we're going to go through that in detail. The other one too is that probably some of you, I don't know if you're doing it. If you do, let us know in the comments. If you find yourself scrolling on social media, maybe that is Facebook or TikTok or Instagram or whatever it is, where you spend time and you actually are a consumer, right? So what you will learn through what we do is that you learn how to actually turn it into an ATM. Like, how do you make money from that? Like, how do you become somebody who is actually in social media and make an impact, make change? Like, I'm a big advocate of like, oh, I want to spread good. I consider myself a light worker. I want to spread the positive. I want people to smile and laugh and be good, feel good, do good, all that, right? And I'm kind of choosing to kind of hold that light, right? And I do that now through the podcast, right? Well, that's also something that I do through social media, right? So many things you can do and many angles you can do it, right? But we're going to leverage it. We're going to use it for what the potential of what it is. And the last one, which is also freaking super important, is that we actually have a academy. And part of that, so the academy is where you learn how to do everything, right? Because from the get-go, we're not going to know. It's like, okay, what do I do? Where do I start? Do I just post what, where, right? So you're going to learn all that. And then in that whole community, we also have what is digital specialist calls. And I'm smiling so much because listen, it means that somebody else is going to be doing the sales calls for you, so you don't have to do the sales calls. Which is like, yay! Give me some ones in the comments if you like the idea of somebody else actually doing the sales calls for you. And the other thing I think was very important to remember is that when you have somebody to do the sales calls for you, what that means, if you were to, but people say, yeah, I want to make, I don't know, 50,000 or 100,000 or whatever they want to make, right? And then I ask, okay, so you're a coach, for example, right? And I say, do you have systems in place in order to make that happen? Like, if 50 people came to your business through your business today and said, hey, I want to have coaching, do you have systems in place to handle that? That's the question you're going to ask yourself. And that's what I mean with system and leverage, because we have communities that goes from small pods and then all the way up to over 20,000. Huge. So there's so many different things you can tap into depending on what you need at that time. So I think that's super important to make sure that you have leverage, make sure that you have automation and that you have systems in place. You've got to have systems in place. Yeah. All right. And like I say, stay until the end. There's some really cool stuff. There's actually some really cool stuff already halfway. Okay. All right. So who are we? Well, like I mentioned this already. For myself, I'm not going to spend too much time on yourself other than I've been working online since 2019. I've done a lot of things in my life. Everything from a dive instructor to my background is IT and SQL Server databases, and I own a restaurant and travel the world. And go check out my profile. You see lots of stuff in there. But then also, yes, we do have the online community, and I think this is so super important. It's like specifically like in my organization alone, it's India, Canada, United States, Caribbean, Germany, Australia. It's like all in the organization, right? So we get to co-create with people from all over the world, which I think is super epic. There's actually a trip planned to Japan because the company we are affiliated with are turning 50 in June. So it's super cool, right? Okay, so then this is the one that we need to kind of think a little bit about, because basically what we're saying is the way you're currently creating an income going to pay you for the rest of your life, whether you're working or not? Or will the money stop when you stop working? So what is important to think about is like what happens, right? Because I think where we are very much in the traditional job role is that you go to work, you work, come home, get paid. If I work 5 hours, I get paid for 5 hours. If I work 20 hours, I get paid for 20 hours. And that way is like, if you look into the cash quadrant, I don't actually know if this in the presentation, I need to bring it up. I should include it. It's called the cash quadrant. And basically what it is, actually it is on the next one, isn't it? I think it is. Oh, kind of. Exactly. Sorry, I was gonna. Anyway, but my point being though is that you want to have things, you want to create yourself a business and also have investments so that you can take time off from your job. You can actually say, you know what, I'm going to take some time off for whatever reason. You need to take you don't going to be actively generating to have income coming in, it will still come in regardless. That's what we want to have happen. And I am here for one of these. You're going to see it later on. I travel the world, but because I've been self-employed and also, worked as a dive instructor and things, and had a restaurant, I'm not necessarily that I put away tons of money for pension, right? So I'm here because I'm here for generational wealth, because within our company is totally possible, which is like super freaking epic. And when I saw that, I'm like, okay, where do I sign? So super cool. Okay, okay, here we go. Okay. All right. So let me just kind of nail in a little bit of what does the true freedom business, what does that actually mean? Huh? So what we're talking about is, well, first of all, time freedom. And time freedom does not mean, oh, I don't have to work. It doesn't mean that. What it means is that you get to choose when you work. So if you have things you want to do in the morning, you can work in the afternoon. If you have things you want to, if you are, I'm a morning person. I like to get up. It's like, I'm like up in the morning. I'm like, yay, I'm ready. It's like, that's my time, right? But for other people, they like to sleep in the morning, and then in the nighttime, that's where things kick in, right? So work when you want, right? And you can also take off time. Like say if you want to take 2 months, you want to do something, absolutely fine. Do that, come back. And that's what I mean by time freedom. Like you decide when you work and how much you work and how that all fits into your own schedule. Obviously, it's related, especially in the beginning. If you put in an hour, you can still get 10 hours done through the week, because I calculate a little bit more on weekends. But what I'm saying though is that if you are able to say, maybe up the game a little bit, do like 2 hours every day, or maybe you have a week holiday so you can kind of launch your business really quickly, right? Do a lot of the training. Many ways to do this, but what I'm saying is not going to be like just like a plug and play system. It's going to take a little bit of time. You got to set it up and things like that. But in the meantime, you're learning new skills, right? It's like going back to school. It's like educating yourself on how does the social media work? Like, how can I reach people? Like, how does that all work, right? And at the same time, you learn how to build a personal brand, which is like freaking your asset for life. Yeah. So that's time freedom. Then we have location freedom. I think in 2024, we don't really have to explain what that is anymore. Everybody knows. It means that you can work from anywhere. You just need the internet, you need your laptop, and you can work from anywhere. And that is, the beauty of this is huge. And for me, it meant that I could go from the Caribbean to Norway, and I took the business with me, right? So super, super cool. Financial freedom, it means that you got to align with a company that actually is going to pay you really well for what you do. And that's why we're doing the high ticket, right? Because the goal is to I'll show you later, it's like a career path. And the financial freedom is part of that. And the other thing that comes is health and inner freedom. Don't underestimate how important your health is. Priceless. I think we all agree about that. So what it means though is that to have the freedom to actually take care of yourself in the morning or whatever time you like to exercise, right? To have time to meditate, to have time to do the journaling, to have time to be in nature, those things. That's what we're looking for. And that's why it's part of the things that we put value very, very high inside of our freedom business model. And yeah, and you see there's lots of pictures of me in there, me traveling the world, right? So I actually got 38 skydives, for those of you who don't know. I was certified too, huh? Yeah, okay. So basically, like I was saying as well, is that we are affiliated with a company that is high profit and high impact business model, and it also works and convert. Let me talk a little bit more about the company. The company is we are partnered with is high ticket, like I mentioned already. This is very important. You want to be where you have impact of what you get paid. Yeah. In demand, we are within the water health business industry. Never going to get old. It's always something that is top of the list of things you can do as a business. The other thing is that we are within water, and we're talking water ionizer, quality of water, and people are paying more attention to health as we are, like more now, I think, that we've always been worrying about health, but I think people are starting to look more for water now than what we did, in the past. So that's super cool. And then, yeah, what happens and with affiliate marketing is that, so I go out and I talk about the product and I say, hey, listen, this is super cool. This is a good product. And I recommend it, like, from the top of my heart, I want to scream it from the top of my lungs, and it's awesome. So when I do that and somebody say, hey, that's super cool, let me learn more about it, then they decide, okay, I would like to purchase the product. When you work as an affiliated, you then take the order, you place the order at the company, and they will pay you a commission for referring people into the company. So that's what affiliate marketing is, like marketing. You talk about the product gets, you do the marketing, people say, yes, I want to learn more about the product. People sign up or decide they want to order the product, and then you pay a commission. But the company handles all the sales and marketing, customer relations, and all that stuff. Not marketing, sorry. Concentrating on. So yeah, affiliated marketing means that you promote somebody else's products or services, and then you get paid for it. Okay, so why did we partner with Enagic? Well, first of all, because of the products, right? The products are good for the planet, for the people, and for the environment, right? Because you drink the water. Some of the water you can drink. It makes 5 different kinds of water, so you can drink it. You can use, that's the 8.5 to 9.5. Then you have the 2.5 pH, which is a disinfectant, which you can use to clean your house, so you can disinfect a wound, whatever. It's a disinfectant and it's water, right? And then it's a electrolytes reduced water, so it's hydrogen rich. It's also, like I say, it's eco-friendly because it's only water. It was even like somebody I was talking to, he was saying like, oh, Nina, I think I've seen one of those machines in like an eco village somewhere in the bush. And I said, yeah, well, that's probably it, because once you have the unit, you can use it for so many things. And talking, if you want to have a chemical free home, this is it. So let me know as you're watching this, if you like. I got lots of PDFs about how it's good for your pets, how it's good for your household. What is it more like scientifically? What actually is it? I have how can you use it around your house? What is the drinking? Like, I got one PDF that's like 68 different uses of Kangen water. So comment down below if you'd like to have a copy of any of that, or what your interest is, and I'll see what I have and I'll send it over for you. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so what we're talking about, the product combination that we recommend as of me and my community, is the K8, which is the flagship machine and makes 5 different kinds of water. It's the strongest machine that we have. It allows you to travel with it because of the built-in for the electrical. And yeah, and it does the degreasing of the 11 point. It does. Ask for the brochure. It's 68 uses of Kangen water. Ask me for it, and you will learn everything about this machine. The other one, which is also super exciting, and it's the Anespa. And imagine a shower unit that actually removes all the chlorine and other things too. But the chlorine especially, because remember, your body is like the biggest sponge, right? And now the Anespa is going to takes out all the chlorine that comes out through the water. And also one of the filters is good for 3 years. Like, that's a big freaking awesome thing. The last combination that we recommend is the Ukon. That is turmeric, and that's a supplement. You can also have it in soap and tea. I strongly recommend the supplements, and you just keep on taking that. It's good for inflammation. Again, it's made out of Kangen water, which the water that comes out from the K8, and super, super awesome. I take it every single day. Every single day. It's good for so many things as well. I can also send you a brochure on that. I actually do have that as well. Oh, wow, this is the super cool thing. Oh, yeah, whoa, this is brand new. This is happening as we speak, guys. Okay, so emGuarde. emGuarde is being released in Europe on the 15th of May. And the recording of this is the 10th of May. So in Europe, it's being released in 5 days from now. But I have the order form already, which is like freaking awesome. Okay, what this is, it is an electrical, it is a guard for the electrical magnetic pollution and noise that we have around us everywhere. Now, oh, okay, I'm gonna concentrate. Okay, so the emGuarde is available in Asia at the moment. It's actually developed in Malaysia. It was released less than a year ago. It's coming to Europe right now. Not sure when United States is going to happen or Australia. But what it does is that you know how everything is frequency and vibration. So even all our internal organs and all that has a frequency and a vibration. Like our brain is vibrating all like 71, 72, right? So basically what this device does, it harmonizes the frequencies, right? To protect our bodies. Yes. I have a video and I'm not going to show it in here, but I'm going to link it down below where you see this. And if you don't see it down below, comment, Nina, show me the video from Hong Kong. It's an example from Hong Kong. And what you're going to see is that you have readings that are way off the charts in terms of noise and pollution inside of Hong Kong as a city. They were actually in a hotel room. Anyway, this emGuarde, once you switch it on, it harmonizes all the frequencies. So you're sitting inside of this peaceful mecca, and it goes 8 meters each way, right? So 8 meters times is about 12 feet each in radius, so about 24 feet in diameter, right? Around you, right? So this is what, like, for example, where I'm sitting right now, this is what I need. I have a laptop, I have my phone, I got Bluetooth headset, I got my screen, all this. I got it needed for upstairs where my son is sitting, because he got his phone, his tablet, and he also has a TV with an Xbox, right? Anyway, this is freaking golden. And in terms of like also like from a business perspective, right? This actually launches another, like we call it Enagic 2.0. And what I mean by that is that you can actually start your business with this product instead of starting with 3 products, right? So everything is possible. So what I want you to know, so this is being launched now. So if you want to get into the market early, well, this is it, you know? So comment down below, comment emGuarde. And if you do that, I will get in contact with you. I will send you, there's a couple of videos. You need to watch it. Watch that video and you're just going to go, I get it. I freaking get it. It's like, and this thing, it weighs like 500 grams or something. And it has like a USB, like a C port. That's the charge, right? You can even buy like a battery pack, right? And you can take it with you. Like, say, if you're traveling, if you're on the plane, imagine, you know, on the planes, you always had like the TV screens behind you, you know, when you travel long haul and stuff. You have it's right behind you. Anyway, super stoked about this. I'm going to do another presentation on this alone, but dial in now. Don't freaking wait. I got the order form. We're good to go. If you live in Europe, I can get you this immediately. What is that? 5 days. But we can get the ordering now. I think they said they had 1,000 units. So get your ordering today. So that's one. And then Asia already have it. And I think Australia is just around the corner as well. So this thing is like freaking amazing. And this thing, I want to talk about it. This one in Europe is $1,350. Yeah, plus tax and shipping. But then you get the commission points. I don't know. All right. If you're watching this, if you feel my excitement, it's fucking real, well. It's like, give me a comment down below, or you can also message me directly and say, Nina, I need to know about this device emGuarde thing, because this is huge and you want to get in now. Like, if you're in Europe, you contact me now. Okay. All right. I think you got it. Okay. So this is what we're talking about when we're talking about high tickets. Are you seeing the numbers here, guys? Watch it. See the numbers. So what we're talking about here is like different ways of starting your business. Like, if you start an enagic business traditionally, right? It will be a K8. That's what people should, because you should drink the water. The water is like you buy the machine and then you get the business for free with the machine. That's the way to look at it. People say, oh yeah, it's a lot of money. Well, you know what? So is opening a Thai food trailer down the street. That's expensive too. And people, anyway, let me cover this. So people say, okay, well, Nina, that's a lot of money to start a business. I say, oh, to invest. I go like, well, you know what? You're actually buying the products. You have the products for life. These products are good for 25 years. That's what you're going to get. And then with that, you have the option to run it as a business. That doesn't cost you anything, because once you bought the product, you already registered for life. There's no deranking. You're not going to lose your spot. When you reach, so every product has 8-point commission. What you see here is like 1-point commission, 2-point commission, 3-point commission, right? And look at the difference. So 1A, that means you get 1-point commission. If you come in with a single machine, we're talking about 340. If you come in with a quad, now you're freaking serious. You're planting your flag. You're saying, listen, Nina, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this for real. $905 US dollars. That's on your first sale, guys. On your first sale. Okay. I can talk about this for a very, very, very long time, because what I want people to see this. You got to see this. And the thing is, the compensation plan is so unlimited. Look at this. Look at this. Watch. This is why I started emGuarde in November 2019. I saw this and I was like, what? Look at this. You see the golden circle there? That is actually what it says. $5,000 a month for the rest of your life. And you can give it to your loved ones. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, that's it. It's called 682-3. You get like a $25,000 bonus, and you get $5,000 for month for life per month. It's like, why wouldn't? Why? Yeah, right. So this business model is patented for a reason, right? Anyway, so I just needed you guys to really understand this. And if you have any questions about it, please do let me know. Let me know. Let's go through it. And also know I'm here. I'm available. You guys, you want to talk? Let's talk. Let's get on the call. Let's make sure you understand it. Basically, what it is, you buy an emGuarde product. That's how you become an emGuarde distributor. Yeah? Buy the product. Where's my hands? I can't see myself on the screen. So you buy the product, you become an emGuarde distributor, global for life. Then, as you start to grow your organization, your team, you will grow in rank and you will upgrade and you will get more and more and more commission based on the sales. Right? Anyway, call me. That's all I can say about that. Okay. So I already covered actually a lot of this already. Automation. Yeah. You got to have a sales team. This is the whole beauty of it. Like I say, I can have 50 people coming into my business today, and I got a sales team that can handle this 24/7. They're there. Book a call. I can totally do my own calls, and I've been doing my own calls too. Just because it's good to do your own calls, but I don't have to do my own calls. So what I do instead now is that I'm offering a quick call with me. Any questions? You want to talk about the compensation plan? You want to talk about emGuarde? You want to talk about something else? Let's hop on a call and talk about that. But for the paperwork and all that stuff, you talk to the DBS. Right. Okay. So what else is on the yeah, and I guess the other thing too, what happens is that at the moment we are talking, right? But I don't want to get on like a 3-hour kind of call and talk about all the bits and pieces about this business, which is things you should know before you decide to take the educated decision on whether this is for you or not. So what do we got? Videos. Of course. Yes, we got videos. So you can watch videos. From there you learn, and then you have your call, get your question answered, and then you can also, if you need to, get a call with me if you still have questions. Yeah. So how does it work? Okay. So basically, create content in social media. your way. You can do that by ads if you want. You can do that by just organic if you want. You can do it faceless. You can do it face. You can anything, right? What I do have to say though is that, like I say, I've been working online since 2019. I've been growing community to over 60,000 people from zero. I've been doing TikTok. I've been doing Instagram. I've got a lot of different things. So you got to find your way. Like who are you? And the educational platform is going to help you to do that. And I'm also here to just go through the different things. Like, what do you want to do? You know, what makes you excited? What's fun? You know, it's got to be fun. It's got to be fun. Okay. The next thing that we do is things like this, where we have like a master class where we talk about the business in one way or the other. And in the beginning, you don't have to do any of this. You can just, somebody will host it for you and you invite people in. That's the idea. We also have them hosted by our community. So there's thousands of people and they will host it for like 2 days and we just get to market for it and then, get people in. That's it. So many ways of doing that. I like to do my own sometimes and sometimes I don't. And yeah, whatever is in flow, right? Work in flow, whatever is in flow. Like right now, I like to do podcasts. That's what I'm doing. It's like I'm doing podcasts every day. And it's like, I love it. I get to talk to all these different people from around the world. If you haven't seen my podcast, comment down below and I'll make sure that you get, you know where it is. It's like, I'm having so much fun doing it. It's great. Awesome. Okay, so when people have seen like a master class like this or something else, the next step is actually to go into the Freedom Era. The Freedom Era Academy, that's why you really get to learn in depth about what we do. Okay, so the Freedom Era is normally $99 a month, and you come inside and then you get to explore and see, what is this all about? It's what we call a discovery process. It's like when you're like, well, what's my goals and dreams? Why am I doing it? Why bother trying to do something else than the job I don't like? Why try to do something else or just being stuck in the situation you're at, right? Why? You got to find your why, your reasons, like all that, right? So you do that inside of the platform, and it's actually on at the moment. I got a good deal for you guys. I'm going to give you 50% off. So that means you get to go into the Freedom Era for $49 for the first month. It's like fucking nothing. And there's no upsell inside of the platform. There's no upsell. Once you're inside, you get full access to all the master classes and all there's so many cool things in there that you will have full access to for $49. And you got 14 days money back guarantee. I mean, it's a no-brainer. And you will learn so much, and you will also find out more about yourself. Anyway, so then you do that. And then once you do your discovery process and all that, then you will have your digital specialist call. This call is not with me because I'm using the digital specialist service because automation, right? I always be here and I'll be here to support, but you will have the call with them. And then you get to feel what it's like, right? That's why we're doing it. All right. And then next step is to invest in your products, make your investment. Like I say, you buy the products, you get the business for free. So you've got to make the investment into the products. And once you've done that, the golden doors open up, and I would invite you into communities up to 20,000+ communities, people from around the world. It's so freaking cool. It's awesome. Okay. Yeah. And yes, and then once you have done that, guess what? Launch your business. And we actually have a launch your business separate course. It's like literally, it's like video. Do this, implement, change this, go and do this, come back and implement. Super awesome. And depending on when you see this, we also often have mentorships running. So reach out to me, and or your digital specialist digital specialist will also tell you about what is happening right now. Right now, I gotta tell you though, emGuarde in Europe. It's one. My gosh, that's not gonna be so freaking easy. But anyway, okay. So before we round off, because we're almost done, I just want to mention this. The biggest objections that we hear. Okay, no time to build a business online or no idea where to start. Well, the time is basically if you don't change anything right now, where are you going to be in 5 months from now? Where are you going to be in 5 years from now? Find time. You find time for whatever you prioritize high enough. That's my opinion. Yeah, you can find time. It's just not high enough. I actually stopped saying that to like people. I say, "Oh, I haven't." Like I say, "Oh, sorry, I didn't call you. I've been so busy." A lot of BS. No, I didn't prioritize it high enough to actually call you. That's why I didn't call you. That's the hard truth. Yeah, you find time for things that you find important enough. And I think I would strongly suggest, unless you want to be in the same situation 5 years from now or 5 months from now, get started. Yeah. And no idea where to start? Well, I'm going to give you this. You just need a link to get into the Freedom Era Academy, start to learn more about it, and have your digital specialist call. I'm also there to fill in for another call just to clarify things if you need to. Easy. Okay. No money to invest. Plenty of investment opportunities. Every country is different because obviously we're global. So Brazil is very different from Mexico or China, Australia, or Canada, right? So you gotta just get on the call with a digital specialist, and they will help to let you know what that looks like in your country, your region. Okay. But there is financing options is available, and just get freaking resourceful. You gotta be creative here. Okay. Don't know what to sell, how to sell, have no sales experience, or the following. Well, the beautiful things about what we do, and I gotta, because I was the same. It's like, I don't know how to sell. Well, you know what? I can talk about traveling to the cows. Come on. Why? Because it's my passion. And I think once you build your personal brand, it's about who you are. Who are you? Sell you. What do you believe in? What does this business do for you? What does it give you? So don't worry about that. And remember the call. You don't have to do yourself in the beginning. You just have to do the marketing. You have to just talk about things. Say, hey, listen, guys, this is what I do. Come and check it out. And then somebody else will do the masterclass or the webinar or whatever kind of introduction for you. Right? Super cool. Okay. Not wanting to sell to friends and family. Don't sell to friends and family. No, man. No. You can, of course. I mean, what's going to happen is that you want to share it because you go like, frick yeah, this is so awesome. But what you might find is that people don't really vibe at the same with you. So they will come when they're ready, but your focus is not that. We got how many people is in the world? How many people's on the internet? It's like fucking billions. I mean, there's plenty of people. Product reviews found online appear to be negative. Yeah. If you go to Google and you start to look up emGuarde and Kangen water, you're going to get all kind of measurements. If you look at all the scientific part, I want you to go to Scholar. Google Scholar. Those are like research papers, scientific papers, like the real thing. And what you're looking for is electrolyzed reduced water. Okay. And the other thing too is that emGuarde has been around for 50 years, and it's kind of like the Rolls-Royce. It's like the Jaguar. It's the BMW. It's like the top-notch car, right? The top-notch ionizer in the market. And everybody's trying to kind of catch up to it, but they can't really quite do it because we have platinum plates. Titanium is awesome. Anyway, pyramid scheme, MLM, last one. This one is also so funny because if you look at, they go like pyramid here, it's like this, right? Like how's my hands? Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, right. If you look at Amazon, you have an owner? Yes. You have a SEO? Yes. You have management? Yes. You have the workers on the floor? Yes. Is it shaped like a pyramid? Yes. Because that is how businesses are organized. That's how they're organized. The thing is, it's obviously not a pyramid scheme because it's been around since 1974. And when you go, I will drop the link to the website actually down in the comments. And if you don't see it, reach out to me. What you will see is that we have gold standards, ISO, every certification you need. We already have it. And because we are in compliance with direct sale organizations like in the United States, Europe, and also over in Asia, same thing. Australia, same thing. So, and the other thing too is that because what's really, really cool, with an magic Kengen, you don't actually have to keep on buying things. Oh gosh, I hear people that have like the network. So, oh yeah, I'm like one of the big ones, and I have like 4,000 people or whatever, 1,000 people in my network, and they make $4,000. I'm going like, what? I said, are you telling me you have 4,000 people in your organization and you just made $400,000 in a month? I was like, fuck, I make that on a sale. And the other thing too is that because we have what's called an 8-point system, that means each product has 8 points. It means that once the 8 points have been paid out, there's no more points to pay out. So up in your uplines, they might not get any of that. Like for me now, because I have been in business since 2019, guess what? When I take all 8 points myself. Yeah, yeah, ma'am. I'm like, and I can show you how to get 6 points by your sale number 23. You get the 23 points and you will get 6 points. I can show you exactly how to do that. How cool is that? I'm gonna fight for this. Anyway, all right. Okay. Yes. So again, this is just like a little sneak peek into the academy, so you know what it looks like. Like I say, everything is in one place. Your leads, your members, and so this is what you get access to for $49 for the first month. And 14 days money back guarantee. So hop inside and have a look. Oh yeah, by the way, I just saw it passed. What we do have as well, we have all kinds of 90-day mentorship runs. Like get inside and join together. At the moment, we have one where we are 1,500 people working very closely together for 6 weeks. Okay. All right. Yeah. So this is the discovery process. I covered that one already. But it's about you. Like, what do you want? What do you desire? What do you claim? Like, what is your income goals? Like, what do you need? How much do you need? Right? Put it down in the chat. Let me know, because this business can help you generate what you want. Depending on how much you want, you're gonna have to either you might take you some time to get there. It might have to be done in stages. But get freaking started. Don't wait. What are you waiting for? You know? Anyway. Yes, also in here, this one is super powerful. We also have money mindset, which is super cool, because this is launch your business. You know, this is how all the different, like I was talking about before, this is how you launch your business in the social media. And no offense, but if you do have a cat picture as your profile picture, it's got to go. That's part of it. All right. So yeah, like I say, 50% off, $49 a month. From the get-go, and basically reach out to me to get the link to get inside. That's super important. Get inside. You have 14 days money back guarantee. Go through it, learn it, have your call, understand what it really is about. And yeah, and I look forward to talking to you. I want to, I just wish more people would see it. If everybody's like, a few people are like, oh, I don't know, maybe it's a scam. I'm like, really? Like how do you think is this company has been in business since 1974? I have been with this business and the same academy and what's it called, community, since 2019. I've seen so many people now, they're going into generational wealth. They are getting the $5,000 a month. I know people that's getting $25,000 a month. It's insane. It's like the momentum in our business, like our organization at the moment, we have this competition that's been going on like monthly, and our organization has been winning every freaking single one in like 6 or 7 months in a row. Anyway. Okay. So anyway, so with this, I'm gonna finish it off. Yeah. Any questions? Of course, let me know. I think I promised to drop like a gazillion links in here. I forget to drop some of them. So if you're missing something or you're looking for something, you can comment down below this, or reach out to me. And But get inside. This is the thing. Get inside the Freedom Era Academy and check it out for yourself. You will learn about the magic. You will learn about yourself. You will learn about us. You will learn about everything. It's in there. Okay. Now, with that, lots and lots of love. And yeah. Oh, don't forget, if you're interested in emGuarde, let me know. All right. Lots of love.